Base Shogun here again with another Marvel Legends review. This time we have the brand new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Cyborg Spider-Woman. Wow. So I first saw this figure. They actually released a smaller non-Marvel Legends version in the kids cheapo line. They still carried it at GameStop actually, which is weird because I'm always fascinated by, like, they don't carry like mainline Power Rangers releases, but they'll have cheapo Marvel stuff. I guess it all comes down to what sells. But I saw that and I remember thinking, wow, this looks like a sweet figure. In fact, I almost bought it. It looks so good. It would have been kind of out of scale with my Marvel collection. But yeah, and then I saw maybe a few weeks later that this was released. Well, not released, but they did an announcement that this was coming. A Marvel Legends size right there, almost 8 inches. There's the price tag. I don't know about the price tag on these Marvel Legends Deluxes. I usually like to buy these on clearance, like I did with MODOK, like I did with who's the other big guy? Mojo. Mojo, I got those guys on clearance, but yeah, this one's really cool. All right, guys, before we do an unboxing and review, if you feel like it, if you think I'm putting out good quality content, please like, comment, and subscribe if you have time. So just about every recent Deluxe figure I've picked up from Hasbro has a few things in common. One, I actually really dig the figures. And two, almost all of them have one really weird kind of quirk to them because they're coming in pieces there for us. So they can make the boxes smaller, I think. And, you know, like it was MODOK, his hair would just not go in for me. And then for Mojo, I can't remember what it was, but I had another issue with him. I think it might have been getting parts of his chair to connect to the back of his head. I'm not sure. But without further ado, let's see what we got. All right. And I'm happy to report we get one solid figure. Well, almost. It's got a few leg protections there and spikes. Let's just try to get this off without bending anything. We go. Wow. All right, and now we'll do some articulation. He does have full arm movement, but this shoulder pad restricts that. Forearm bends, hands can twist, leg up, knee. But again, it's such a bulky figure and he has so much stuff going on. It does block a lot of the articulation. So it actually might have considerably less articulation than your average Marvel Legend. Something to keep in mind. All right, and here we can see it going around. You can see there's spikes everywhere. And I'm not gonna lie, taking it out of the packaging, just by the amount of spiky things, how some of the joints felt moving them for the first time, reminded me a lot of like, I don't want to say like Spawn, and you know the era I'm talking about, was that early 2000s, where the Spawn figures, you'd take them out and if you coughed at them the wrong way, they'd break. No, I'm not saying this guy, you know, is going to do that. I think these are moving pretty good now that I've loosened them up a bit. But it, yeah, it definitely didn't feel quite like a Marvel Legend like I'm used to. Like the plastic seemed different, not in a bad way. Like this plastic seems super good quality. You can see in the boots and everything there. Lots of color, lots of paint on this guy. I love the big chain gun arm. Yeah, but lots of soft rubber bits on there. Very interesting figure, actually. Okay, guys, we are back, and I just wanted to give you a few thoughts on this figure. Yeah, so I think it's actually pretty unique. Like, it doesn't even feel like a Marvel Legend figure. Like, other Deluxes, Like there you got MODOK there. You know, the plastic just has a certain kind of feel to it. And with this guy, or girl, I guess, yeah, it's different. It feels like McFarlane-y. I can't quite put my finger on. Like even this plastic feels weird. I do have to say, the amount of color and details they put into this figure, really, really nice. I can't fault them for that. However, what I can fault them for is the price. So I think $72 with an Edge discount card for this, I'm not seeing the value there. And full disclosure, I don't know this character. I just thought it looked really, really cool, so I picked it up. Dig the chain gun, dig the spikes. I think this displays amazingly. So like you can't take that away from it. If you're a big Cyborg Spider-Woman fan or something, definitely pick this up. I do think it's one of the better looking Marvel Legends for sure. Lots of detail on there. The problem I keep having with it though is kind of the price. There's no accessories that comes with it. This chain gun's really nice. The paint's there. But just for a bit of a chunkier figure with some more paint that we used to get, probably at the same price as the regular Legend for just about, well, sometimes even over twice the price. This is the epitome of a wait for a sale right here. As a figure, honestly, I'd be rating this in the 8s for sure, but I have to factor in cost and competition. And when I look at this for $72 with a discount, I don't see anything that DC McFarlane multiverse isn't giving you for a lot cheaper. Like for example here, it's an 8-inch figure. Well, I picked this Blight up here on clearance on Amazon for $15. And you take out, that much off of him there. So yeah, he's shorter, but there's still lots of nice paint in there. There's details, there's Build-A-Figure pieces. You get a card with it. The nice little skull in the back there. And that was for $15. And I feel like, even though this is going for like a McFarlane kind of weathered, kind of super realistic look to it, like these are super cool bendy plastic, I still don't see $70. I mean, I might even be able to recommend getting the cheapo line one. It's still a pretty good height. Like I bet it's maybe 7-inch there, and you'll save yourself, I don't know, $50-$60 even. Okay, so my closing thoughts on the Cyborg Spider-Woman Deluxe from Marvel Legends. It's definitely one of the more interesting Marvel Legends I've unboxed and reviewed lately. I think they really stepped it up in kind of the amount of paint, the little accessories, and all the different colors. However, doing that, I can't justify paying twice as much for a figure that probably not even 5 years ago would have been, a price of a regular figure, or they would have sold it at $45 or $50 instead of that being the sale price. So for this, I want to give this like an 8 in the low 8s, but I'm going to have to give it, I'm going to have to give it a 7. I'm just going to, because it's a really good figure, but the value is just not there for me. Now, if your main collection's Marvel Legends and you just think it's the cat's ass to buy these things and have them everywhere, hey man, I get it. I'll spend thousands, 2,000 or more on a single robot that I like, right? So that's my thing. So this, if you like this could be like a high 8 figure. If you're super into Marvel Legends, you got lots of cash to throw around. But for me, I don't see the value in a $83 plus tax. I'm in BC, so that tax is way up as it is. Unfortunately. Anyways, so I won't get into that today. So yeah, I think I'm going to recommend 100% wait for a sale. However, if you see this guy at a sale price, you see him on the secondary market for $40 or, kind of around there. You guys know what you want to pay for stuff like this. Pick it up right away. Like I'd snap on it because it is a pretty damn good figure. It is beautiful, and I really wish I could rate it higher, but I can't, just because Hasbro gave you back some of what they used to have and charged you double. I can't really give them brownie points for that. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me here today. Remember, if you like this review, please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, even if your comment's like, hey, I didn't like this, or hey, I think your videos suck, you know, if you're gonna say that, give me something to work on, man. I'm trying my best here. So remember, don't let anyone or anything ever stop you from collecting.